Hello everyone. We all know that the real estate sector often faces challenges, especially when it comes to construction delays or possession issues. And today we are here to talk about one such case, Greenopolis Society in Gurugram. So this project have been surrounded by many controversies for several years now. While some residents have moved in, others are still struggling to get the possession. And to understand what is really going on, let's get the insider's view and find out. So, welcome to the show. Please introduce yourself and explain this Greenopolis project.
हाय श्वेता, हाउ आर यू? माई सेल्फ आई एम जय सिकंद. मैं लॉयर हूँ ग्रीनोपोलिस वेलफेयर कॉन्फेडरेशन का और लीगल रिप्रेजेंटेटिव हूँ. विद मी आई हैव रिटायर्ड विंग कमांडर मिस्टर देवेंद्र सिंह मलिक, हु इज़ द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ आवर एसोसिएशन GRW रेजिडेंट वेलफेयर एसोसिएशन. ही विल बी अकम्पनिंग मी इन दिस पॉडकास्ट.
थैंक यू सो मच. एंड अगर ग्रीनोपोलिस की बात करें तो आप कितने टाइम से यहाँ पे रह रहे हैं?
I am staying in this society for the last 2.5 years basically. In 2023, June, I shifted to this society. And I really find this society very spacious and love it.
So, this society have met your expectations.
I say that yes, not only met the expectation in the Gurugram basically, I have the residence in the other high-end societies also. I really loved it basically. It is give you so much of peace and openness which I got in the societies.
Let me tell you, Shweta, one more thing. I also have lots of home buyers there who know me. So they personally tell me that this society is quite green. So the peace which we get here in Delhi NCR is not, in Greenopolis especially, it is really rare to see in other societies if compared to other societies.
Are there any active RWAs for collective issues?
So we have incorporated this recently developed new RWA of Greenopolis, of which Mr. Malik ji is president, and now they're handling the society very well. तो अब बेसिकली एज पर रेरा कंप्लाइंस बिल्डर जो होता है उसको RWA को सारी फंक्शनिंग सोसाइटी की देनी होती है. तो धीरे धीरे जैसे जैसे फेज 1 में फ्लैट्स की डिलीवरी होती जा रही है और बायर्स आते जा रहे हैं, तो अब हम धीरे धीरे RWA को शिफ्ट कर रहे हैं कि वो सारी चीज़ें जो है हैंडल करें. और सर भी हैं तो सर इज हैंडलिंग एवरीथिंग. along with him I am here.
In the Greenopolis, what we have basically from the beginning we have started, we have approximately 100 plus happily living families, and we more approximate जो है work is interior work is going on with another 50 to 60 flats. So another families are going to likely to move another within the like 1 month or 145 days. And by near Diwali or by end of this year 2025, I am expecting at least minimum जो है 250 plus happily living families will be there. So from the beginning basically we have created such a cordial environment कि when the competition of the societies, high-rise society condominium is held next time or next year in the municipal corporation under which Mane sir it is coming, we will participate in that. I am sure we are going to get the one of the best society in the maintained socially, environmentally, with openness, with cleanness, all the security systems in place will ensure that we will be in the first position at that time. That is my vision, and that is the vision of the Greenopolis Residents Welfare Associations.
Let us also know about some amenities and some shared spaces or any activities designed here for the community.
If you talk about the Greenopolis phase 1 basically, this is having the 7 towers. And it is a very low density project, only 512 units. So there is a very large open space and well maintained. If you see the lawn, hedges, garden, flowers, along with the children's, there is a dedicated space for the children's also. Children's झूले लगे हुए हैं, badminton courts हैं. Because we are almost started from the scratch. Well, I was the almost third resident to enter the society that time. When I got shifted, and now we have approximately more than 100 plus happily living families, and another approximately 50 are likely to move another 1 to 2 months. And by end of the December we are expecting more than 250 to 300 plus families happily living this. Along with that, we are organizing like the sports activity for the children. We have well established, fully loaded with all amenities, fully air conditioned, spread over more than 10,000 square feet area. We have the club. We have the 3 fully functional badminton courts here. You just name a thing in the society and those things are available. So if you say for the overall development of the children's social, mentally development, physically activities, so each and everything, and above all is the calmness, peacefulness, and the openness in the society. And most beautiful part of the society is that from the main gate when we enter, there is a very nice fountain. It is more than approximate changes the colors when the evening slight green, then pink, slight blue. Somewhere it is mesmerizing if you just sit in that areas with peace of mind. Somewhere actually, if you say nowadays, sound healing. If you sit like 2 minutes, 5 minutes there, you just get recharged from the whole day of जितनी आपने काम किया थकावट में heavy activity करके आए ऑफिस की टेंशन है स्ट्रेस है और you get relaxed here.
तो बेसिकली अभी हम जहाँ बैठे हैं ये क्लब हाउस है, ये रिसेंटली डेवलप्ड क्लब हाउस है। हम लोगों ने काफ़ी बिल्डर को अप्रोच किया कि क्लब हाउस आप खुलवाओ, और बिल्डर ने काफ़ी ऐसे बिल्डर्स होते हैं जो मना कर देते हैं, बट ऑरेस जो एक ऐसा बिल्डर है जिसने हमारी काफ़ी हेल्प करी। आप देखोगे पूरी हमारा क्लब हाउस, वहाँ पर जिम बना हुआ है, वहाँ पर मेडिटेशन रूम है, योगा रूम है। और आने वाले हम RWA में जो फेस्टिवल्स होते हैं, जैसे योगा डे हुआ था अभी हमने रिसेंटली ऑर्गेनाइज़ किया था, और इससे पहले हमने दिवाली फंक्शन भी ऑर्गेनाइज़ किया था, और आने वाले फ्यूचर में ऐसे ऐसे ओकेजन जो भी होते हैं फेस्टिवल्स उनको सेलिब्रेट करते हैं सोसाइटी में ओपन हार्टेडली।
So now let's talk about the stakeholders, and who were the key stakeholders of 3C and Oris group involved in this project?
देखिए ग्रीनोपोलिस की ये स्टोरी है कि ये जो प्रोजेक्ट है 2011 में लॉन्च हुआ था बिटवीन 3C एंड Oris। 3C was supposed to be a contractor and Oris is the landowner. This whole project is in 37 acres. अब प्रॉफिट रेशियो ये था 65% जो है वो 3C के पास जाएगा, 35% जो है वो Oris के पास जाएगा। तो जो सेल 3C ने करी वो अपने 3C के होम बायर्स को करी 65%, और 35% Oris ने अपने होम बायर्स को करी। 3C वो सपोज टू बी अ कॉन्ट्रैक्टर, उन्होंने पूरी सोसाइटी डेवलप करी, उन्होंने बनाई, लेकिन बीच में काम हॉल्ट हो गया, रुक गया। सेक्शन 9 उन्हीं के किसी ऑपरेशनल क्रेडिटर ने फाइल करा IBC में, और NCLT CIRP स्टार्ट हो गई, और जो 3C शेल्टर्स प्राइवेट लिमिटेड है वो आ गई NCLT में। अब जब NCLT में आई तो 3C के जो होम बायर्स थे वो लोगों का क्वेश्चन मार्क ये था सबसे बड़ा कि अब हमें घर कैसे मिलेगा, कौन देगा। 3C तो CIRP में थी, NCLT में। नेक्स्ट लाइबिलिटी जो है वो होम बायर्स ने ये सोचा कि अब Oris के ऊपर डालते हैं, Oris हमें अपना घर देगा। Oris दे नहीं सकता था क्योंकि 35% के मार्जिन से अगर हम देखें तो Oris ने अपने लोगों को दे चुका है ऑलरेडी 35% जो उसका प्रॉफिट मार्जिन है, तो Oris ने अपने होम बायर्स को दे दिए घर। तो अब वो 3C के होम बायर्स को नहीं दे सकता, 3C के होम बायर्स को जाना होता है NCLT अपने क्लेम के लिए। तो अब वो लोग वेट कर रहे हैं, उनका जो क्लेम है उन लोगों का एक्सेप्टेड क्लेम है, COC क्रेडिटर ऑफ कमिटी ऑफ क्रेडिटर्स में क्लेम उनका फाइल्ड है। अब धीरे धीरे जैसे ही हमने एसेट्स अटैच करी हुए है, ED ने भी एसेट्स अटैच करी हुई है 3C की, निर्मल सिंह, सुरप्रीत सूरी, विदुर भारद्वाज पे ED ने इन्वेस्टिगेशन भी अभी चल रही है, तो उन्होंने सारी एसेट्स अटैच करी है उनके प्रमोटर्स के खिलाफ।
Oris जो ने अपने कंट्रीब्यूट किया, लाइसेंस कंट्रीब्यूट किया, लैंड कंट्रीब्यूट्स की, एंड Oris टिल each and every step जो discharge his obligation and his duties to the best. But what happens, 3C group collected approximately more than 950 plus crore rupees from his share of buyers and started the construction. Instead of completing the constructions, from the inquiries further conducted by the government and various agencies, they have siphoned the money to the various other projects or there were the sisters companies and left this project halfway. Now Oris is a reputed builder in the Gurugram. He has a large, vast land bank. By default or without, to keep his reputation at the stake, Oris has gone out of the way, tried his best by even compromising on his share of the properties. I must give my services to the buyers who has purchased on my name from me. And the Honorable Court has given this favorable decision in the March 2025 Delhi High Court to give at least possessions to the Oris buyers. 3C has left just a dhancha, bare structures. Oris has even phase 1 submitted all documents, got the occupation certificate from the district town and country planning, completed the phase 1 things to the maximum specification which they are supposed to be, even I say ki better specifications which they have promised at that time when this project was launched. Because Oris buyer has suffered for no fault of their own. Even Oris builder has also suffered for no fault of his own. Because the project completion was the liability, was the duty, was the responsibility of the 3C. And after this long struggle, we buyers of Oris, we are happy that the High Court has given us such a decisions, and we have got our houses after long struggle of approximately more than 12 to 13 years. And we are very happy now the Oris, the phase 1 positions, the Oris is doing each and everything. Even the club, which is not the main part of, because main club was supposed to be in the phase 2 and phase 3. And Oris has given out of the way to give the better services, to provide the services to its customers. Even created more than 10,000 square feet of the lovely club where we are sitting today and conducting the podcast. Otherwise, Oris would have simply said, no, it is not part of my responsibilities. I have seen only a few reputed builders who do such things.
So there are few associations involved in Greenopolis. Can you let us know about their agenda and their purposes?
So there are basically two associations, Greenopolis Welfare Confederation, out of which I am handling that association, and the other is Greenopolis Welfare Association. उनका मेरे को नहीं पता, बट GWC का मैं बता सकता हूँ. हमारा एजेंडा ये है कि हम चाहते हैं कि ओरिस के जो होम बायर्स हैं वो आए रहें अपनी सोसाइटी में. जो 25/3 का जो ऑर्डर पास हुआ है दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट में, उसके तहत आप अपने फ्लैट्स लीजिए और यहाँ रहिए. और 3C के होम बायर्स के लिए हम लोग फुली कमिटेड हैं कि जो एसेट्स अटैच करिए IRP ने अपनी स्टेटस रिपोर्ट में, जो ED ने अटैच करी है अपने प्रोविजनल अटैचमेंट ऑर्डर में, हम चाहते हैं वो लिक्विडेट हो और 3C के जो सारे होम बायर्स हैं उनको अपने पैसे वापस मिले विद इंटरेस्ट.
Okay. And has there any been litigation or any RERA related intervention in this project?
तो जब बेसिकली ये प्रोजेक्ट में प्रॉब्लम आनी स्टार्ट हुई थी तो रेरा में काफ़ी सारी कंप्लेंट्स फाइल हुई थी. तो एक आध एसोसिएशन भी है, उन लोगों ने भी फाइल करी थी. बट सब कुछ जो है वो मल्टी लेवल पे चल रहा है. सिर्फ रेरा में नहीं, हाई कोर्ट में चल रहा है, NCLT में चल रहा है, फिर आपके NCDRC में चल रहा है, सुप्रीम कोर्ट तक गया. बट इनफैक्ट सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने स्टेटस बुक करते हुए उसके बाद उन्होंने NCLT में वापस भिजवा दिया था. तो NCLT में अभी मैटर हॉल्ट है, हाई कोर्ट में अभी प्रोसीडिंग्स चल रही है.
And what's the current status of incomplete towers and possession?
In the phase 1, for which basically we have got the occupation certificate, there are 7 towers and total 512 flats. Issue of this was basically the club which was going to be under construction of this whole project, which approximately spread over 39 to 39 acres, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, where phase 2, phase 3 are still under litigations pending with the concerned authorities, high courts and those things. Phase 1 had the issue ki where is the club. But I say with proud basically, the builder has gone out of the way, Oris builder, and they have created a fully loaded club spread over more than 10,000 square feet with all the amenities.
So can you tell us about the current status of the incomplete towers?
In the phase 2, phase 3, basically I am not so much involved in those things because those towers are under litigations, under NCLT, duly appointed IRP, and the case of liquidation of the assets of the 3C, which has been frozen by and identify the IRP also, from which were required, which has been acquired by the 3C promoters from the money which they have collected from the 3C buyers, has also been identified. And I will request basically the concerned authorities and the high courts, etc., ID, etc., to take note of those things, to get those things liquidated, even 3C buyers, so that the 3C buyers also get a justice. Or this further that money can be utilized for the completion of those leftover towers, where almost superstructure is almost complete, and possession some or money can be given to those 3C buyers so that their hard-earned money can be returned by liquidating the assets which has been acquired illegally by 3C promoters by siphoning of the money of the 3C buyers.
And how can buyers get their money back?
सो बेसिकली देयर मनी हैज़ ऑलरेडी बीन आइडेंटिफाइड. एनसीएलटी में इन लोगों का क्लेम एक्सेप्टेड है, लेकिन जिन जिन लोगों का क्लेम एक्सेप्टेड नहीं है वो एक क्लेम एडमिशन फॉर्म होता है, उसको फिल करके वो आईआरपी के पास भेज सकते हैं. और अगर उनके पास सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स नेसेसरी डॉक्यूमेंट्स हुए तो उनका क्लेम आइडेंटिफाई हो जाएगा और उनको पैसा जैसे धीरे धीरे हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं लिक्विडेट करने की. अभी रिसेंटली ईडी ने इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रही थी 3C के प्रमोटर्स के खिलाफ, तो उन्होंने निर्मल सिंह के 300 करोड़ के लैंड को अटैच किया, 100 करोड़ के इक्विटीज़ को अटैच किया. तो 400 करोड़ रुपए जो हैं वो हम चाहते हैं कि लिक्विडेट हो जल्दी से जल्दी और जो भी पैसा है वो 3C के बायर्स को मिले फटाफट और सोल्यूशन प्रोवाइड हो.
And what is the fate and future?
Future is very bright, I say, because the very soon additional families will be moving in and we'll be having increasing family from 100 to 200, 300, 400 and 512 families. And day by day, social activity, much more additional activities will be carried out. I wish same way for the 3C buyers also, the assets attached by the government of agency like police, ED, enforcement directorate, CBI and other things which have been got illicitly by 3C, diverting the money of the 3C buyers. Those to be auctioned or action to be taken on that and money collected should be refunded back to the 3C buyers at the earliest. And we overseas buyers also would be more happy basically, at least the 3C buyers got their hard-earned money also. And the future, if you consider, this is a very strategically located Greenopolis at the one of the most prime sector in the Gurugram, sector 89. If you see the overall master plan of the Gurugram, this is the best and the most promising upcoming sector in whole of Gurugram. I just say, like to add, from Greenopolis, just at the 200 meters away, sector 88, this is one of the biggest planned commercial mixed-use sector, just bang on Dwarka Expressway, where all reputed builders has land banks and this is going to be there. Next to that, approximately 700 to 80 meters on the other side of Dwarka Expressway, global international cities spread over more than 1500 hectare, 1500 hectare se zyada, international global cities coming. And if you consider the Greenopolis societies, just at the 50 meter, we have the very reputed schools. I just name like St. Xavier, next to our main gate. RPS International School, next to our another gate. Because every family, what they want, what they expect. 200 bedded specialty hospitals, just 300 meters away. Name a thing, just surrounding that. Almost everything just in the within walking distance, I can say. कि आपको गाड़ी भी बाहर निकालने की जरूरत नहीं, आप walk करते जाइए. And most important additional part is that this Greenopolis is situated within approximately more than 250 acres of plotted township of the Oris. So, this is surrounded by the low-rise development. High-rise, surrounded by the low-rise plant development. So, openness is the, you can say, best benchmark for the societies.
Okay.
Lastly, I would like to add on behalf of Greenopolis Welfare Confederation, on behalf of 250 plus home buyers, that the order which has been passed on 25th March 2025, Oris's home buyers are welcome to take their flats. They should not wait. They should not hinder much, because an LPA has already been filed and it is pending in High Court. But despite that, we are urging them to take over their flats and start living here in Greenopolis.
Thank you so much for being in the show.